Yo, what's going on, people? Today we're going to be reviewing Detroit Become Human. This is a PS4 exclusive from Quantic Dream. This game takes place in the future where in the city of Detroit, humans have made androids to basically do the stuff that they don't want to do, run errands, clean, do construction work, and a bunch of other meaningless tasks that no one likes to do. So basically the androids are the humans' slaves. So this game is basically about what happens when the machines start becoming self-aware. They're tired serving humans and also being mistreated by them, so they actually start developing a sense of free will. Androids who start developing a sense of free will are known as deviants. So you play as three main characters: Kara, Marcus, and Connor. Kara rescued a little girl from an abusive household and your job is to protect her. Marcus is the android leader and basically he's trying to start a revolution to get the androids free and not be slaves to humans anymore. And lastly, Connor, the deviant hunter. Yes, you're playing an android hunting other androids. I like the fact that despite you're playing three separate character timelines, all of the timelines tend to intertwine throughout the game multiple times, and you will meet up and come across other androids that you're actually playing as. So if you aren't familiar with Quantic Dreams, they're responsible for games like Beyond Two Souls and Heavy Rain, so this game is no different. This is one of those games where choices matter, and trust me, there are a lot of choices and every single one matters. So choose carefully, because the choices you make at the very first mission in the game can change how the game plays down to the very last level. And I know a lot of people say that about a lot of games, but this one, trust me, your choices matter. So for instance, playing as Marcus, when you're trying to start a revolution, you can either play the peaceful route or you could go the violent route, and this can affect the public opinion of you, certain other androids, their opinion of you. So there's kind of like this morale meter where people like you or dislike you, so your choices also affect that. But I like the fact the majority of things are in your hands. So for instance, when I said the character timelines intertwine, if you're playing as Connor and you get in a situation where you butt up on Kara, you can choose who wins that altercation. So if you want Connor to win, let's say it's a chase scene, you can purposely mess up the QTEs when playing as Kara so Connor catches up to her, and that will unlock a different story path. So this just puts the replayability through the roof, because at the end of the missions you'll see a flow chart showing the choices that you made and the choices that you could have made. And when you see these choices for every single mission, trust me, you can be playing this game a lot of times. I beat it 3 times so far, and I'm still watching others stream it and they're picking different choices that I didn't make, and I'm seeing a different cutscene being unlocked. So yeah, the sheer replayability on this game alone is fantastic. When it comes to the character timelines though, I felt Kara had the weaker story. It started off pretty good, but then throughout the game I just felt like I was babysitting. Whereas you're playing as the other two characters, you're making choices that affect, effectively everyone. So Marcus and Connor definitely had the stronger storylines. Marcus, how you play affects androids in general, but I think Connor definitely had the most intricate and interesting storyline. The game is about 8 to 10 hours long, and when it comes to the story was gonna have mixed feelings about it. Like overall I think it was good, but there were certain instances throughout the storyline you could definitely tell that the androids were black people, and I don't mean there were black androids in terms of race. I mean the situations that certain androids were put in, you could tell that these were black people relating to in real life situations. And Marcus was kind of like Martin Luther King Jr. I mean, you could disagree. Some people may just say, look at it as face value, as it's just a game. But I couldn't really shake off the fact that I felt like in certain situations these androids were meant to be black people. And if you take the peaceful approach from when playing as Marcus, you can literally chant Martin Luther King quotes while you're marching. So that's why I said, yeah, certain situations these androids were, in a sense, black people. And then there was a lot of abuse for the female androids, and then at one point one of the dialogues was like, religion and God is a myth. I mean, me personally, I don't care. I don't mind it, but I'm just saying this as kind of like a disclaimer, because there are people out there who are extremely sensitive and get triggered easily. So if you're one of those people, then this game ain't for you. But outside of that, the story was wild. Playing as Marcus on the violent playthrough, it was pretty entertaining. This was a fun game to stream and play through overall. if you're one of those people who get emotionally invested in characters, then brace yourself, because this game makes you make some hard choices. I also thought I'd give a mention to the QTEs, because I hate quick time events, but for this game I actually liked them. The quick time event scenes were very entertaining to play. The only problem that I could say I had with this game was the controls in the beginning. It was kind of hard to figure out if I had to hold down a button or just press it once, and then for the quick time events kind of the same thing, but outside of just trying to figure out the controls, I was kind of confusing in the beginning, but once you get the hang of it, the quick time events, those scenes were pretty cool to watch and play through. And what I actually like is if you messed up one of those button presses, it would actually extend the fight until eventually you won or lost. So those cutscenes were pretty entertaining, and the graphics, I'll give a mention to the graphics. I normally don't care for graphics, but the graphics were pretty good in this game. So I think that's about it, because I really don't have anything negative to say about this game. So final verdict, I can recommend this at $60. If you wanted to buy this, you can go ahead and pick it up. I was looking forward to this game for a long time, and I'm really glad it delivered. So yeah, no problem recommending this game at full price. So if you found this review helpful, you can leave a like and share it around, and comment down below if you own this game, what were your thoughts on the storyline, and subscribe for more gaming reviews. I have some up on my channel, so you can go ahead and check those out up there. But that's going to be it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.